In November 2024, the Bank of Uganda's 60 billion shillings heist hit the headlines in the mainstream media and also on social media, where it was alleged that 60 billion shillings was fraudulently paid to different accounts that were opened in Japan and UK by unscrupulous people. At first, there were counter accusations where Ministry of Finance kept quiet when all this was happening, and Bank of Uganda came out clear to vindicate themselves, saying they were not party to the transaction that went through Bank of Uganda, and the money ended up in wrong hands in foreign countries. After the CID of Uganda police spending weeks investigating this matter to come to the bottom of it, they have now shifted the investigation. It's now focusing on mainly who received the money, especially the one that went to Japan. Formerly, Bank of Uganda had said that Japanese government was not cooperating with them after writing to them letters asking them to refund the money, just like how the UK government did by refunding a bigger chunk of the money that had been paid out on the UK account by the fraudsters. The reason as to why the CID are now focusing on Japan is because they have information that when the over $6 million, which is about over 20 billion shillings, was paid out to a fraudulent account in Japan, some people who are yet to be known withdrew this money using ATMs and also going over the counters in the banks and took away all the money. But it's not clear who picked that money from the bank in Japan, and then at the same time, who are the people that shared this loot. There are also allegations that some of the money was sent back to some of the people here in Uganda, and of which the police is going to be on top of this game to identify all these people and also trying to ensure that they come to the close of this investigation. And now Interpol Uganda has already reached out to the Japanese government, that is the Interpol on the other side, to ensure they avail them with all kind of information that would help them reach out to the conclusion in this very matter. And they are also planning to fly to Japan to see what kind of evidence they can pick out from Japan.
Issues raised and
Relatedly, 9 officials from the Ministry of Finance were last week produced at the Anti-Corruption Court, where the Chief Magistrate read to them the charges against them and also tried to explain what they meant. These officials, who include the Accountant General Lawrence Semakula, were charged with different offenses, and these include abuse of office, corruption, electronic fraud, and causing financial loss, among others. They were remanded to prison until the 18th of this very month, where they are supposed to be appearing for a mention of their case, and the lawyers were advised to carry on with the process of applying for bail for these suspects. This last week also combed some of the homes or raided them to search for any kind of information or evidence that would help them build their case against these suspects who were working in different capacities in the Ministry of Finance. Sudhir Byaruhanga, NTV.